All right, so what we're gonna work on is Pails rails hip internal rotation. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna sit on your bottom, you're gonna basically come out into a spread eagle formation. Your hips are gonna be 45 degrees coming off of your pelvis. So the idea is once we're in position, I'm gonna focus on one leg at a time, and I'm gonna use my hand to basically drive myself into internal rotation of this hip. So once I'm in position, I can even lean back here, I can screw my hands into the ground, I can hold onto something to stabilize. But the idea is I'm gonna bring myself to in range without actually like rotating my spine or coming off the ground. Hold that position, we're gonna hold it for 2 minutes. Now for 2 minutes, we're gonna breathe, rest and digest, nice and diaphragmatically, in through your nose, out through your mouth. That way, our system is really down-regulated and it's giving it, the soft tissues a chance to start to open up. Now, after the 2 minutes, I'm gonna initiate my contraction. Now, my first contraction is gonna get my hip to go from internal rotation into external rotation. So what it's gonna do is everything on this side of my hip and my body is pulling this way, but my arm is actually gonna block from actually initiating any kind of change in that joint space. So I'm gonna ramp up that contraction, 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, 50%, 60%, whatever that intensity is for you, as high as you can go. I'm gonna do that for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, I'm gonna ramp back down to 0. So we don't go from 60 to 0, we go ramp down to 0. And then at this point, I'm initiating even more internal rotation. So that means everything on the inside of my leg and my thigh, everything in my hip is pulling deeper into internal rotation. And the idea is I'm pulling, even further into that range, taking my knee off of my hand. So you're gonna ramp that contraction up for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, you're gonna zero back out, and you're just gonna reposition your hand to catch yourself in that new space. You can go ahead and do that for the prescribed amount sets reps.